Today is March 15th, 2020. We are currently being quarantined. We're held hostage against our will. Like, y'all, I'm about to cry. I'm about to real life cry.
If you're looking for a winner, looking for attention, looking for supreme, looking for a queen, just roll with me. If you're looking for a winner, looking for attention.
I think we just went into a lockdown. It's Sunday. I don't know why I'm making like y'all ain't gonna never see me again, but it's Sunday, March the something, 14th, 15th, something like that. And I gotta take the stairs. They basically just told us we can't get off the boat. We were supposed to dock in Puerto Rico, right? We were gonna stay the day there, and then our flight take us back to New Orleans. But from my understanding, we cannot get off the boat because San Juan closed the port. Airlines canceled all their flights, or most of their flights. I'm so scared, y'all. I'm not. It's just because I know I'm gonna be, this boat is super rocky and I don't want to be seasick extra days. I really wanted to get off today. Like, we were supposed to get off 5 minutes from now, but they just announced that we couldn't. So many people in here, bro.
Do my daughter first. That number.
Okay, y'all, this is kind of a different setup, but it's an emergency, so put my hair up. Today is March 15th, 2020. We are currently being quarantined on the ship right now. I don't even know where to start. I'm so angry, I'm so mad, I'm so scared. So basically, for spring break, March 6th to be exact, we boarded the Norwegian Epic ship. When we got on, they tested our temperature. They took our temp, and we had to fill out a health questionnaire saying that we hadn't been, and then another questionnaire asking if we've been to China or anything like that. So apparently everyone passed that came onto the ship. The people who did not make it onto the ship because of a fever, or if they've been to another country, it was they were refunded their money and they were able to go home. Now, it is day 7 on the ship. We were supposed to be getting off. We were supposed to be off the boat right now. We boarded the boat in San Juan. Then we had a 7-day cruise. We went to Barbados. Where else did we go after that? Barbados. I don't know. We went to 5 different places. I can't even think straight right now, but we went to 5 different places. This is day 7. We're supposed to be returning back to San Juan. And then from San Juan, we were going to fly to Miami. From Miami, we were going to fly to New Orleans. And from New Orleans, we were going to drive to Mississippi. That's how we got there. This is how we was going to get back. And we've been watching the news on the boat saying that schools had been shut down worldwide. For my school that I work in has been shut down for a week, and other people's schools have been shut down, are going to be shut down for 2 weeks. So when we watched the news a couple of nights ago, actually, we watched it yesterday. Yesterday, when we got back on the boat from the Virgin Islands, Trump was talking about closing all of the borders, right? We were in a state of emergency, so he was closing all the borders, which means no one in the U.S. and no one out of the U.S. Now, mind you, we're currently on our way to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is in the U.S., but they closed down the port, so our ship could not dock there. They won't let us go back. Now, this whole trip we've been traveling with this other Norwegian boat called Norwegian Gem. We're on the Norwegian Epic. Every single day we made it side by side to the same destination, except yesterday. Yesterday, the Norwegian Gem docked in Puerto Rico. They made it back a day before us. We were supposed to make it today. They made it yesterday. And so once they got off, 3 people tested from that boat. At least 3. We don't know how many, but we know at least 3 people tested positive for the coronavirus. So Puerto Rico closed the border, and they said that we couldn't come there. So about 6 o'clock in the morning, we hear on the intercom. Well, I just wake up, which every stop we've been in, I've never woken up like I woke up today. Like, I've never hopped up, and it was just something that told me just to wake up. I woke up around 5 o'clock and I went back to sleep. Around 6 o'clock, the captain came on the intercom and said that we were being quarantined and that we could not get off the ship. Puerto Rico was closed, so we're now sailing to Port Canaveral in Florida. Now, mind you, everyone had their tickets booked, for the plane tickets booked already to go back home. The ship does not reimburse our money. So, what do? I don't know. The only option the only option there is once we get to Port Canaveral, to get a rental car and drive back home. But I'm sure everyone's thinking about that, and there's 4,000 people on this boat. If they close down the airlines, which means no planes in, no planes out, no one can go home unless by car.
Just think about the people where they can't drive home. You know how like we had to fly.
Yeah, well, there's people from Australia, Spain, where else? India. There's people there's people who are in the United States right now because we're in the U.S. We're in the U.S. We just can't get off anywhere. And so they're literally stuck here for who knows how long. It was about 6 o'clock. The captain came on and saying we're going into quarantine. We're going into lockdown. So we the only thing he could do is try to go to Port Canaveral, Florida. Now, we are praying and hoping and praying that when we make it, which is a 3-day journey, it's a 2-day trip, we have 2 sea days. We have today, which is Sunday, tomorrow, which is Monday, and then Tuesday afternoon or morning whenever we get off in Florida. We are hoping that we are able to get off and that they don't close anymore, because every day it's an increase in cases, it's an increase in closures. Everything is just rising. Now, mind you, I don't have any phone service. No one has phone service, internet, anything. My mom's on the phone in the office where y'all just saw me. She's in the office making calls to JetBlue, see if they're going to reimburse us for our flight or what we're going to do. But I just hope and pray, because Norwegian, I'm telling you, do not come on the ship. I've thrown up already one time on the ship. It's super rocky. My patch, I have a patch on here.
It's horrible.
Which helps me.
It's really horrible.
Which helps me to not get seasick. And it's running out. We don't have any more. So hopefully they give us some patches. We're going to have to wash our clothes because I didn't bring that many clothes. It's just a mess. Now, when we get off, like I said, it's 4,000 people, right, with on this ship. 4,000 people. If they have to test us one by one, which I'm sure they will do,
They're doing that.
I'm sure that I'm like 90% sure that they're going to have to test us all one by one, just like they did the people who got off in San Juan yesterday, the 3 cases that they found. That's a long process. That's going to be a long process. 4,000 people.
I can't go in there by myself.
And where?
That thing.
A room?
Yeah, like with people I don't know. I'm not doing that.
But anyway, I just ask y'all to pray for us. Hopefully this video goes up today. Cause I'm scared. You know, we just out here floating in the ocean like a piece of plastic.
If it helps, guys, I already cried like 3 times. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, mind you, if we were on the Carnival cruise,
It would be a different story.
it'd be a different story. We're just gonna keep washing our hands. Because my thing is, where did 3 people get the stuff from? Where did they get the coronavirus from? You know what I'm saying? And then we were with these same people who have the coronavirus every single day except yesterday. That's what blows my mind. Like, we were with the people who have the coronavirus. Yes, until yesterday. For 6 days we were with these people. 5 days we were with these people. We're held hostage against our will.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they should have. What had happened was the captain didn't turn the boat around on time. We had, it was a 7-day cruise. We had 5 stops, and 1 sea day at the beginning and 1 sea day, which is today, when we were supposed to get off. on the news, they were telling us that they were getting ready to close the borders, close all entryways. So why did we go the last two places when we could have just turned around and easily went to San Juan and easily went back home? That's why I'm so upset. We could have, without a doubt, been on the way home by now. But no, they want us to, go to British Virgin Islands, then the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, instead of just turning the boat around once they realize we're in a state of emergency.
And
we need to turn
around.
around.
We see it every day getting worse.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, they told us on the news that if we're traveling, and we had family to text us, some of my friends, they said, hey, if you're on that ship, you better fly out from wherever you are, because you're gonna be stuck. And I'll be damned, we're stuck. I thought it was a joke. Like, I didn't think it was a joke, but I just don't think it's that serious to the point where, like, every single thing is just closed, especially airports. Like, I'm just ready to get home. I just want Chick-fil-A. This morning when I saw that we were still riding about 6:30, I'm like, where are we going? Like, Puerto Rico's right there. We ride on past Puerto Rico. We ride on past. I can't do anything but laugh, because what am I going to do? I can't cry now. Like, it's not going to help anything. But I look past and I see Puerto Rico in the distance, in the far distance to the west. And I'm like, I see Puerto Rico. And I'm like, why are we still driving? Like, where are we going? Puerto Rico's right there. And we slow. Sure enough, we passed it. And he gets on the intercom saying, hey, I'm sorry, but due to the coronavirus and the closures, Puerto Rico has closed its border, and so we have to go to Florida. And now the thing with that is we just have to hope and pray that Florida doesn't close its border too by the time we make it there. Because I don't want to be lost at sea. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I'm concerned about, and that's what everyone down there is trying to figure out, like, are we getting off for sure in Port Canaveral or no? Because at any moment they can close their thing. We just hope that we make it in time before they do. I don't want to be on here another 2 days. I hate this ship so much. When I tell you it's the worst ship I've ever been on, please.
It's the worst ship. I do not recommend you to come to Norwegian Epic. Or any Norwegian, period.
Right.
In general. Don't come to no Norwegian. And this, yeah. No.
I'll keep y'all updated, but
Anything, right.
it's just crazy because you think, like, you see everybody else getting quarantined and you never think it would be you. We're about to get ready to. I don't know if they're gonna test us. They need to test us now. They need to start testing us now so that when we get there Tuesday, they won't have to do it. We can just get up and leave. That's what they need to do. And put everybody who has it on lockdown. We are already in quarantine, so everybody else that has it, or if people have it, hopefully no one has it, but they need to put them on lockdown on the bottom deck and throw them under the. Never mind, I ain't gonna throw them under the boat, but put them down there. And now I'm scared to eat. I'm scared to drink, cause like we don't know how it transmits. They say like a virus, wiping you rub your nose, touch your face, eyes, mouth. Do we really know that? No. But that's all for this video, y'all. I'm scared, so I'm finna ready to go try to calm my nerves. But I'll holler at y'all when I'm out of quarantine. First, my travel vlogs will be up next week once I make it home. I'm gonna try to get this video out first. So if you see me like with this quarantine video and then some travel vlogs, those were pre-filmed. Those videos that you're about to those videos that are coming out next week is from this past week when we got off the boat. But this video is going up first. This is the aftermath. Let me update y'all, right? I decided to come on. I'm on the balcony, by the way. First of all, I know a lot of y'all are asking yourselves, hey, Shay, why would you go on a cruise and you know that there's a virus going around? Like, it's a pandemic right now. Mind your business. Mind your business. I'm just joking. No, for real, but mind your business. But, first of all, I can't say what I really want to say about this virus that's going around because the government will, probably kill me. Keep my mouth shut about what I think and what I know actually about what's going on. If you know, you know. If you woke, you already know. But we just wanted to, I mean, why? I mean, I can't explain to you. I'd rather be on vacation and living my best life and worrying about the virus. I'm actually not worried about the virus. I just hate this boat. If we were on this boat, if we were on Carnival, it would be different. But we're on Norwegian, and that's why I'm so aggravated. That's why I'm so ready to go home. I'm not worried about the virus at all. Okay. Now, mind you, this trip was already paid for and non-refundable. And even if it wasn't, I was still gonna come because life, you know. I'd rather be on vacation than stuck at the house, panicking and fighting over tissue and toilet paper like y'all are doing in America, which is a whole nother story. Because why are y'all doing it? I get on the phone, Walmart is wiped out. My auntie posting about where she can find tissue on Facebook, and I'm like, it can't be that serious. Like, everything is wiped out like we're going to die. Calm down. Calm down. We're not going to die. We're good. As I was saying, this is our current state. It's about 5 o'clock right now. So I went to, after they quarantined us, they still haven't checked us, but like our temp or tested us yet, and I think they are before we get off. And I know that the captain, they know more than what they're telling us. They just don't want us to panic. This water is so pretty. Oh, everybody is waiting on the line. So here's the kicker. When we first found out the news this morning, right? We all went and stood in line. I showed y'all, me and my family went back to the back to call JetBlue. That's who we're flying with, because of course we had to cancel our flight from Puerto Rico since we're not going to be there. So everyone gets an free hour of internet, right? My mom and my cousin, they ordered the unlimited package, which means they can get on during the 7-day cruise, they could get unlimited internet service. You know, which means they can get on Facebook and call people, Instagram and call people, they can message people, get on social media, stuff like that. I don't have that. Me and my sister and my stepdad, we had 250 free minutes of internet for the 7 days. Of course, that's gone. So, up to that point, we didn't know that we were going to be stranded in the ocean like some plastic. Okay, so this morning around 10 o'clock, they gave everybody, no, it was about 9 o'clock. They gave everybody an hour free internet. And so if you can imagine 4,000 people trying to get on the internet line, trying to make reservations, trying to call Delta, JetBlue, make arrangements, or rent cars, it was just hectic, you know. But that's what we did. So currently we're headed to Port Canaveral, as I told you earlier. Fingers crossed they let us through. Fingers crossed that the only thing they do is check our tent when we come through. Because if you can think about testing everybody, 4,000 people, it's not going to work out. It's not going to be very good. There's people that's been waiting in line since literally 7 o'clock this morning to use the phone. Still haven't used the phone yet because, like I said, the line is crazy. We were on the phone with JetBlue for literally 2 hours. And so back home, we're trying to get our family members to rearrange us a flight from Port Canaveral from Florida to Mississippi, because there's no flights directly from Florida to New Orleans. So it's just a mess. My head hurts. I didn't pack enough outfits. I have maybe 3 more outfits, so fingers crossed that's enough. But they're like dressy outfits. I don't have any more like chill outfits, like, you know, like chill outfits. So I don't know what to do. I'm almost out of contacts. I'm out of soap, and soap here is like $5 for 1 bar, so that's great. I've already spent $10 on 2 cans of Pringles and $5 on Snickers. So hey, I just think it's really messed up how they're not giving us free unlimited internet, which they say they're working on it. From my understanding, we have to dock to re-up our internet. We didn't dock because they didn't let us dock in Puerto Rico, so I just don't know. Let's say we make arrangements, right? Knock on wood. Let's say we make arrangements for Florida, right? They can cancel that at any moment. So all that time is going to waste, you know? I just don't know. And then it's a 12-hour drive. We thought about renting a car from Enterprise. It's really, really expensive. So let me tell y'all the other kicker. So our last stop, St. Thomas, that was our last stop. There were some geniuses on there. There were some geniuses who literally got their bag off of the boat. They were walking out onto the Virgin Islands, and they flew back home from there because they knew this was gonna happen. All my friends, I thought, I didn't think it was a joke. When it's something like this, you just don't ever think it could be you. You're like, that ain't gonna happen to me. It's happening to me. The only thing we can do is pray, wait, and just. I've been trying to make the best of it, but then again, I really can't. I don't know. So send prayers, y'all. We have about 2 days until we make it to our next port, and hopefully they let us off. If you're watching this video, let me know where you are and how bad it is in your area. Let me know your state, and if y'all are completely wiped out of everything, or how many cases y'all have confirmed, stuff like that. If your schools are closed down, I want to know. I'm interested. So leave a comment below.